Maybe you have never saw this, but this is a powerful and emotional speech from a Filipino who made actually the whole UN cry. Let's go and take a look at this.
My country is being tested by this hailstorm called Super Typhoon Haiyan. We remain uncertain as to the full extent of the damage and devastation as information trickles in agonizingly slow manner because power lines and communication lines have been cut off and may take a while before they are restored. The initial assessment showed that Haiyan left a wake of massive destruction that is unprecedented, unthinkable, and horrific. And the devastation is staggering. I struggle to find words even for the images that we see on the news coverage. And I struggle to find words to describe how I feel about the losses. Up to this hour, I agonize, waiting for word to the fate of my very own relatives. What gives me renewed strength and great relief is that my own brother has communicated to us and he had survived the onslaught. I speak for my delegation, but I speak for the countless people who will no longer be able to speak for themselves after perishing from the storm. I speak also for those who have been orphaned by the storm. I speak for those who have the people now raising its time to save survivors and alleviate the suffering of the people affected. We can take drastic action now to ensure that we prevent a future where super typhoons become a way of life. Can we ever attain the ultimate objective of the convention, which is to prevent dangerous anthropogenic interference with the climate system? By failing to meet the objective of the convention, we may have ratified our own doom. We have to confront the issue of loss and damage. Loss and damage is a reality today across the world. We cannot solve climate change when we seek to spew more emissions. In solidarity with my countrymen who are struggling to find food back home, and with my brother who has not had food for the last 3 days, with all due respect, Mr. President, and I mean no disrespect for your kind hospitality, I will now commence a voluntary fasting for the climate. This means I will voluntarily refrain from eating food during this COP until a meaningful outcome is in sight, until concrete pledges have been made to ensure mobilization of resources for the Green Climate Fund. We cannot afford a fourth COP with an empty GCF. Until the promise of the operationalization of a loss and damage mechanism has been fulfilled, until there is assurance on finance for adaptation, until we see real ambition on climate action in accordance with the principles we have so upheld.
Sorry to stop for 1 second. You tell me if you ever saw somebody from, it doesn't matter what's the name of the country, somebody, just name me one country who have done what this Filipino is doing. I don't think there is. He's not doing it for him. He's doing it for his country, for the Philippines. And see, that's why I say it in all my videos and I dedicated a channel to the Philippines. It's because not only Philippines, it's unique, but they love their country. And that's a thing that unfortunately nowadays, it's so rare. Yeah, you love your country when there is a football match, when there is, I don't know, an athlete or something good happens. Everybody is proud to be whatever it is, you know? But the Filipino, no. The Filipino are proud when something good happens, but even when something bad happens. It doesn't matter. It's a typhoon, it's an earthquake, whatever it is. They sleeve their hands and they work. And they smile when they do that. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys.
Mr. President, this process has been called a farce. It has been called an annual carbon-intensive gathering of useless frequent flyers. It has also been called saving tomorrow today. We can fix this. We can stop this madness.
Look at that.
Thank you, Philippines, for your great speech.
It's always hard to attribute a single weather event to climate change, but we know that science is also clear that climate change will mean more intense typhoons potentially. And even if we cannot attribute Haiyan to climate change directly, my country refuses to accept a future where super typhoons will become a regular fixture.
I'm sorry that the video is so short, but I guess it's more than enough for what this guy said over here and the way he did it from the bottom of his heart, with suffering, with tears, for fighting for his country, climate change actually for the whole world, especially for the Philippines, because yes, it's a place over there where there are a lot, especially in some parts of the year, and people are suffering, you know. But guys, you know, this video, share it for a lot of other people, for a lot of other, you know, people from the government who are just staying on their chairs, not doing anything, getting a lot of money, and they don't care, not even about their own country. So yeah, that's why I love the Philippines. That's why I dedicated the channel to the Philippines. That's why I'm doing everything I can for the Philippines, because I just love this country. I feel a Filipino by heart, like I was saying in other videos, and I'm gonna be even more with the Philippines. But wow, what the power that this person had. My God, I don't know if you knew about this. If you didn't, share it and be proud of being a Filipino. Be proud of that blood that runs through your veins, because it's an amazing thing, a unique thing, honestly. And be proud of who you are, because the Philippines, it doesn't matter with corruption, with typhoons, bad weather, whatever it is, it's the most beautiful place on earth with the most beautiful people I ever saw. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, but share this video, guys. Don't subscribe to the channel, but share it, because more people should see a Filipino heart. Thank you for watching. Like I always say, stay safe.